go live for an hour. All right, so my bad. I was looking at my my little TikTok thing. I'm live on TikTok, so I'm gonna go live for an hour and see how this gonna go. All right, 7:45. All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome to another video of MagnOpus Trading, where I trade my MagnOpus EA using MagnOpus strategy, and I do trading on the MagnOpus trading grid, so on and so forth for you guys. So I am going to start right now. I see some have joined my TikTok. Go on YouTube and try to join my my YouTube live. Let's co-host me. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know how to use this. Go on YouTube, go and search MagnOpus Trading Solutions, and you'll be able to figure that out. All right. So, like we do every day, first thing that we do is we're going to check news. We are going to check the news. Do. My Google Chrome homepage is automatically set to forexfactory.com/calendar. You can get the which is called forexfactory.com, and we are gonna look for Euro USD news. So we do have news today. We have news had already happened at 3:15 and 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when I probably was up at that time when I was sleeping. And then next we're gonna have news at 8:15, 8:30, 8:45, and 9:45. The ones that I'm pretty sure are gonna affect my trade is gonna be at 8:15, 8:30, and 8:45. Um, yeah. So we have that there. Other than that, what's next is oh yeah, let me talk a little bit about news. So I do look at news, but I don't use news to make any trading decisions. I use news to figure out when volatility and volume will be in the markets, which means that when markets will be moving faster than usual. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's manipulated, sometimes spreads are wide, but it's just I'm looking at the time to predict when news is gonna come and affect my trade. It's not gonna stop me from trading right at its moment, and it's not going to give me a decision whether I'm going to go bullish or bearish. It's just a prediction of volume in the markets. Okay. All right. What's next? So we got news 8:15, 8:30, 8:45, and that's all we need. Next, I'm going to open my Force VPS, which is a virtual private server or a computer on the cloud. This one has my MT5 terminals as well as my EA and indicator that I use. The reason why another connection for me. Okay, no. Okay, my bad. Okay, I had the VPS open already. I almost had a heart attack. Thought they said that somebody was. Oh, I lost the trade yesterday. Okay, I thought they said somebody was on my VPS. I was gonna freak out. Okay, like I was saying, the VPS is a virtual computer on the cloud. The reason I have the VPS is because I live in Turks and Caicos, and sometimes what you gonna call it? Sometimes the power goes out or the internet goes out, and I can't have that affecting my trade. So I put it on a computer on the cloud, so I'm always gonna be on. All right, guys, let me see if I could. What can I do? How do I type? What do I do? How do I comment? Does anybody in here know how to comment? I can't comment. I can't make a comment. Say hi. Say hi. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, Faith? Oh, they done left. What's up? Who's this person? L. Let's see on live. Who is this? All right, guys. What's up? I'm currently trading, so all right. Let me focus on this, and then this one, the live. I'm just gonna let it run for 60 minutes and beat this little goal or whatever that they have. I don't know what's going on. Probably throw me an algorithm or something. I actually look good on this one. That's crazy. I look good, better than I look on YouTube. Okay, back to the programming itself. So what I am going to do, I'm going to wait till 8 a.m. If you look at my computer right here, my computer or the server is in Sydney, Australia. So that's why you see it's 11:49 a.m. Australian time. What that guy said? It was A what is it, AEST, something like that. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But I am in the regular Eastern Standard Time or the New York Standard Time or just Eastern Standard Time. And it is 7:50 a.m. at my time. That means the market's gonna not the market's gonna open, but I'm gonna trade at 8 a.m. in the next 10 minutes. That's when the program is gonna automatically trade on all of my MT5 terminals. So I have three MT5 terminals open. I'm just looking at spreads basically and see how markets react. So the first one is my FTMO account, which I have a $200,000 challenge. I'm currently down. Well, how much I'm down? I'm down negative, in total down negative $4,060. Um, through some errors on my part, some errors over spread, some mistakes. But what in total, like 2 weeks ago, I was up $17,000. Then we had NFP on a Thursday. We had Fourth of July. We had CPI, PPI news where the spreads just annihilated me. Even though FTMO tries to discourage you from trading news, they definitely showed me a lesson with that one. That's why I have multiple brokers open because I want to see how multiple brokers spreads react when it comes to news. FTMO horrible. They have spreads up to like 5, 6, and then they just give you what they do, they just give you a placement anywhere. And then sometimes when the spreads are low and there's no news, you don't get into the trade even though the axe line would be right on your trade. It wouldn't execute the trade. Now there are some things that I do have to edit within my E8 or my MagnOpus program that trades for me automatically, but some things are just unexcusable with the FTMO. So that's that. The next is I just look at all my I could look at all of my programs that I have open now, which is the blueberry markets, IC markets, and I have to open FTMO on my local computer because I've been having problems with my indicator sending me the notifications necessary. Think I'm gonna on me on this one. Now, for now on, I'm gonna try to stay on the 15-minute chart because I'm working on a better trading stop method. All right, there we go. I'm working on a better trading stop method. And I just want to get my eyes used to looking at the 15-minute chart. I guess briefly, I could go ahead and tell you guys once again about the strategy and the program in itself. Now, if you go to my YouTube account and you go to my videos, in my videos, you'll be able to see um, a tutorial on how I trade, how I do technical analysis, my strategy, so on and so forth. So you get a gist of it. It's probably like 3 hours long. How do I use this person? Follow me right quick. Follow me back. Follow me back. Max inverse. No, I don't do that. Like, can you, I like the chat. What's that? Add me on, follow me or something like that. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. I guess I done in a match. You got it, bro. All right. So what's gonna happen in the next 5 minutes is the program is gonna automatically trade for me. I have an EA on all three of the MT5 terminals I have over here, and I have an indicator. The indicator is the lines that you see right here on the charts. These indicators are going to update at 8 a.m. to reflect the 8 a.m. candle open price, and then create the MagnOpus trading grid on MT5, where we're gonna have the buy stop and the sell stop levels, and then we have our main lines. We're gonna have 10 main lines, 10 pips above the 8 a.m. candle open price, as well as 10 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price. And this is gonna track price action for the majority of the time. And every time price action hits one of those lines, I get a notification to my phone. So whether I'm in a trade or out of a trade, if I'm in profit or I'm in loss, um, it's going to notify my phone, so I don't have to always be looking at the charts, or I have to always be on my computer. It's gonna notify me when markets make an important move, when it goes in my direction, when it goes against my direction, so on and so forth. So that's one thing right there. Okay. And then the way that the strategy works is that at 8 a.m. it's gonna automatically place a buy stop and a sell stop 5 pips above the 8 a.m. candle open price and 5 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price. It's gonna manage the positions for me. So when price goes in, whether up or down, and then it hits one of the stops, it's gonna delete the opposite one so that price doesn't accidentally hit both of them at the same time, and I'm stuck into a hedge order where you're not gonna make any profit unless you close one of them. And then you're probably gonna close one for a loss, and then hopefully you try to get profit off it, and that's not a good hedging strategy. So the EA automatically deletes the opposite order. It manages the position for me. So when I get into profit, 5% profit, it closed 75% of my position, and then it's going to trail my stop loss by a 5 period ATR. And then if markets decide to go in my favor, whether it's bullish or bearish, the ATR is going to follow markets in profit. Or if market goes against my favor, bullish or bearish, it's going to stay there and it's going to close a position where I'm probably not going to lose any money for the most part. Um, so yes, and both of those programs are on. So what I do usually is I check news. I make sure the EA is running by checking algo trading at the top of the charts, as well as freehand EA. Make sure that hat over there to the top right is blue, and that means that the EA is running properly. My lines are on the charts, so I know that the indicator is running properly. And at 8 a.m. is the indicator is going to update where you see this. I'm gonna show you this yellow area, this yellow arrow right here. This yellow arrow right here represents yesterday's 8 a.m. candle open price. The black line represents the exact price, which was 1.17257. The blue line represents where the buy stop was. The pink line represents where the sell stop was. Notification. Let me go ahead and turn off all notification 5. Yeah, the green line represents 10 pips above the 8 a.m. candle open price. The red line represents 10 pips below 8 a.m. candle open price, and each subsequent line is another 10 pips. And that's how we track price action over time. Now, guys, the next thing that's going to happen in the next 2 minutes is we're going to watch the program automatically place the buy and the sell stops for us. Let me zoom in back to where we were. Boom. All right. Now all we do is wait. The important thing about this program is that I do not make any trading decisions. I don't care if it's a buy or a sell. I don't look at any candlesticks, bullish engulfings, bearish engulfings. I don't look at any candlestick patterns. I don't look at any trend lines. I don't use any Fibonacci's. I don't use any indicators if it's not a custom indicator, and I don't use any averages or whatever like that, except it's unless it's ATR and the program uses that average for me. I just manage the VPS, make sure that the server is running properly, and make sure that the algorithm is running properly or the trading program is running properly. I don't have to do anything. How do you? All right, follow me back, guys. Follow me back. Follow me back. Follow me back. Follow me back. Use that. All right, guys. So the program is gonna automatically trade for us in the next 30 seconds. And as you're going to see at the top right corner, not right above me right here, you're gonna see the yellow arrow. Um, it's gonna update and it's gonna be right under the ADM candle open. The black line will change from 1.1725, the old it, which is down there. You can see, which is it's right here to me. You see this line right here? This black line right here is gonna update to be up here where the ADM candle. So we're gonna trade right now. As you see, my hands are free. The program automatically placed a buy stop and a sell stop. Um, it the yellow arrow has updated, which is right above me over here to indicate where the ADM candle open price is. The black line has updated to 1.17558, and the subsequent lines of the Magma Opus grid has been updated properly. Now the blinging sound that you're hearing is that's the first initial notification of the new 8 a.m. candle open price. Now, when price goes maybe a few pips above, I say like 2 or 3 pips above, and it comes back to that line, it'll give me another notification that price has returned to the open price. When price goes 5 pips in my favor or 5 pips, I mean 5 pips bullish or 5 pips bearish to either the buy stop or the sell stop, I'll also get a notification to my phone. That's gonna notify me that I got into one of these trades, and then so on and so forth when it travels either 10 pips or more above the 8 a.m. candle open price or 10 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price when it returns to one of the main lines on the MagnOpus grid, so on and so forth. Mhm. All right, guys. So we are in a trade, and all we just gotta do is wait for price to go to either the buy stop or the sell stop. And remember, we do have news at 8:15, 8:30, and 8:45 and 9:45. So we're gonna be able to watch how we'll be able to watch how news affect the markets, and we're also going to be watching how news is going to affect the spreads. And I'm going to show you how the spreads widen when it comes to news. And let's check the other MT5 accounts. We got this one over here. The trades were placed properly, and we got IC markets where the trades were placed properly. All right, next thing. Right. All right. What the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some quick technical analysis. I'm gonna update my TradingView technical analysis. I'm just doing something in the meantime so that yeah, so I have something to do. I'm gonna try to do some YouTube reactions. I'm gonna try to bundle what I do in this live stream. Bundle it up. Apple trading stop off 15 minute. And let's zoom in because I don't know why my this one. So this is the MT5 that's on my main chart. I mean my main computer. And let's go to TradingView. All right, let's open my TradingView over here. And I'm going to show you guys how to update the MagnOpus trading grid, the MagnOpus trading template with the grid in real time. Oh, a second. Let me move over here so I can go ahead and click this when I want to see where price is at. All right. I could go ahead and close this. Cut this a lot of computer power going on right here. All right. The grid has pulled up. All right, guys. So day three was yesterday, Wednesday. I was doing some videos so you can see all the squiggly lines. I'm gonna go clean that up for you guys in a second. But let's update the grid here. Yeah, as you can see, it's already lagging. Yeah, it's lagging. OBS is lagging as well. Yeah, I need one of them supercomputers because I thought this computer was enough to stream. I didn't know stream put so much stress on a computer. But then again, this computer has not been the best for like a year now. Even though it's a really nice computer, but all right, my bad, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna go turn off the I have a fan in my living room. I think that's the reason why it's making all that noise. Miss me? All right. All right, I'm probably gonna end up making breakfast later. Does that sound better? My bad. I didn't even like it's on when I'm not on live stream, so I don't hear it. It's background noise to me now. Um, and then we probably could also review what happened yesterday as well. So, since we are at 8 a.m., that means well, we're far within session two. So I could go ahead and update this session one box right here. All right, go ahead. This is gonna represent price action that happened in the first 12 hours of session one, which is day three of the Magnum Opus trading week, or which is the forest trading week. I don't own that week or anything like that. So to do the first session of that of day four would be from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. And then I could go ahead and measure the range of that session to let me know if anything abnormal happened, if we are still within the average, yep, we still in the same range as almost as yesterday, which is 25 pips. We in Miami turning up another notch. All right, we got that out the way. We don't need this anymore. We can go ahead and update. Go ahead and update. You can go ahead and update the range right here. And we could since we're still within session two, we don't really have to move the high and the low of the box until the end of the session. You can adjust it periodically, but you don't have to. So we got that one. Listen, let me move this over so I don't forget this title. Let me follow these people right quick. Oh snap! Is my viewers on? All right, guys. If you guys want to see me trade, go on YouTube, search Magnum Opus Trading Solution, MANGUS, MANGU, MAGNUPUSTradingSolutions. I haven't spelt in a minute, bro. That's what happened when you become an adult. Like, not that I couldn't spell, it's just I was trying to spell faster than I could think. That's crazy. Magnum Opus Trading Solutions on YouTube. I'm live right now. If you want to see my computer, you want to see my charts. You see that? You guys, if I have a comment section, you guys will be able to tell me what my webcam is selling on me. My webcam is tripping. All right, let's leave that there. We don't have the official pips for the entire day. Let's go ahead and update the Magnum Opus Trading Grid. Let's start by updating the Thanks. Keep on liking. Keep on liking. Keep on liking. I need the likes. Keep on liking. Keep on liking. Keep on liking. Throw my likes in, man. All right. I need to start streaming. I need to start live streaming on TikTok more. It's way easier to get people than it is on YouTube. Nah, I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube. YouTube is that's my I love YouTube. And I wanna be up on YouTube and strip Twitch and all that stuff. And then I should be able to simultaneously I should have been doing it, but I do have TikTok. It does let me stream from my keep on liking, brother. Keep on. I mean, Tanaka. Yeah, keep on liking, brother. South Africa in the house. I'm gonna try to target South Africa a lot more because I see a lot of people want to learn how to trade. A lot of people know how to trade. It's a lot, and when I started my journey as well, I watched a lot of South African traders. Who you have? Forex broker Kayla. You got I think Hush Puppy was a trader, and I don't think he was in South Africa. Jason Noah. Who else South Africa did I watch? Forest Road, yeah. And then it's a whole bunch of other guys that I don't know how to pronounce their name. I don't want to mess up their name, but a lot of traders out there in South Africa. And they doing their thing. The young kids, they all getting nice cars and stuff like that. Coming from poverty too. That's the crazy thing. These guys is coming from real poverty. A lot of traders from around the world, they have full 9 to 5 jobs and 401ks and yeah, yeah. I watched Jason Noah. I used to watch Jason Noah. I'm talking about 5 years ago. I'm talking about years ago when he was like before the popularity. I wouldn't say before the popularity or anything like that, but I think he's. I think he was probably I think he was already rich, but he wasn't that popular in the trading scene. But yeah, I used to on Instagram. I wouldn't say I used to watch him, but yeah, on Instagram when the Forex trader was just popping off. Yes, I used to watch. I used to follow Jason Noah and all the guys when they used to buy the hatchbacks, the Audis, the Mercedes Benz, and the BMWs, and it was just cool to watch. And I just didn't understand how to trade, but I'm like, if these guys can make the money, I have to as well. But no, but they never showed how much studying they really were doing. When I figured out how much studying, how much knowledge you need, then I was like, well, damn. Then I stopped watching and I started studying. So 1.17558. 1.175. And I live in Turks and Caicos, but at the time I was in America. I was in Florida in America and I was watching it. So 1.17558 is the open price. So this black line is going to represent the open price at 1.17, 1.17558. And it's good that I have a trading program because I have to multitask so much things at one time as well as trade. That is going to be a challenge. All right, it looks like market is moving lower. Let me go ahead and put my buy stop line over here. And then you guys already know how to calculate the buy stop. To calculate the buy stop, you're gonna add 5 pips to the 8 a.m. candle open price, which is thank God that guy left. I didn't know how to. I did not know how to take him off. Thank God. All right, let me give you guys a quick. Let me see if I can do it. I like my own stuff. Let me see if I can do it. Um, all right, guys. There we go. We got my computer here. Then we have the charts. I'm not gonna add more people because if you don't comment, and then we have my OBS over here, we got my webcam, we got my drink, and we got my microphone, and that's my setup. Um, yeah, you can do it. I don't unless you comment or you follow me, I'm not gonna add you because I don't know how to take people off if they're doing stupid stuff like that other guy. All right. Unless you comment and explain to me why I should add you, I'm not gonna add you. If you know about trading, then I'll add you. If you want to have a conversation about TikTok or something, I'll add you. But hello, Ray. What's up, guy? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? I'm gonna follow you. Follow. Where's Ocean? Ocean left. Cassie, join. I'm follow you guys. Follow. And I'm on my road to 1,000. So like this stuff or whatever. Um and then if you follow, I'll follow you back and stuff like that because I want to get approved for the creator pilot program or whatever the hell it is. So I can have my link in my bio so that you guys go ahead and click the link in my bio so that you could join the live or whatever. So to find where my buy stop is, we're gonna add 0.005 to 1.17558. So oh, we have news right now at 8:15. Let's see what happens as well. 1.17558 plus 0.005. Unless you comment and tell me what been following. Yeah, I see you, brother. I see you, brother, man. I see you. I see you, Ray. I see you, brother. If you want to click the link in my bio to join the YouTube live stream, you could go ahead. And when you like the live, I need you to kill it. Like you have to go crazy. You gotta go crazy, man. You gotta go crazy. Let's get it. You requested to follow a private account. Max, I requested to follow you. They said your account is private. Go ahead and accept my follow, and I'll follow. Well, I already follow you, so whatever. All right, like the live, guys. I'm talking about spam it. I'm talking about spam it. All right, all right. Now I have updated Latoya. Now I have updated the 40 people. You have to, if you want to join the live, you have to go ahead and comment. Okay, I got that one. All right, guys. For the next few seconds, I'm gonna focus on updating this chart because I'm worrying about TikTok a little bit too much. All right. So to find the sell stop, we're going to put where the sell stop line is supposed to be. We're going to 35. This is incorrect. We are going to subtract 0.005 to from the 8 a.m. candle open price, and that's going to give us where this pink line is supposed to be, and the pink line right here represents our sell stop. Usually I can do it in my, let me see, when I leave tomorrow today, I'm gonna go get a new USB to USB 3.0 cord because this is at this point it's disrespectful. Not bad, guys. Let me fix my camera. All right, I'm back. All right, let's go ahead and fix this up because I'm doing too much talking. 1.7 T 558 minus 0.0005. And watch how fast I do this, guys. What I'm doing, I'm placing the, call this the bearish midi line, or this is actually where the 5 pip stop loss. I mean the 5 pip sell stop is. That's going to represent the 8 a.m. candle open. This is going to represent 5 pips above the market open price at the 8 a.m. candle. This is going to represent 5 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price. And this is going to be the buy stop. This is going to be where the sell stop is. If price hits either one, we're going to enter into that position and it's going to delete the opposite one so that we don't accidentally get into a buy and a sell at the same time. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add the bullish um main line, which is going to represent 10 pips above the 8 a.m. candle open price, and this is where I'm going to take 5 pips profit out of the position of 75%, I'm gonna take 75% of the position off for 5 pips of profit. And if price markets decide to continue to go bullish, we're gonna trail that 25% of the position. Now I gotta figure out the price. So 1.17558 plus 10 pips is gonna be 1.17658. And I'm going to use the calculator over here to give you the example. 1.17558 plus 0.001, which represents 10 pips in Euro USD, is we are going to get 1.17658. All right, guys. In the next, my FX books, I'm going to go ahead and turn that notification off. I had it on my phone. And then I'm going to go ahead and update the title, update the coordinates. I was close. I was off by like 2 millipips. Not that bad. And then I'm going to duplicate the red line so I can place my bearish main line, which is 10 pips below the 80 candle open price. All right. Okay. So the 80 candle open price is 1.17558. If you subtract 10 pips, that's gonna be 1.17458. Let's do it on the calculator. 1.17558 minus 0.001, which represents 10 pips, to 1.17458. I like to use a calculator because sometimes you think, even though I might say the number right, or I might think I typed the number right, you type it wrong and it be off. So the calculator and copy and pasting the data from the calculator is a lot more efficient, a lot more accurate than trying to do it in your head and typing it yourself. Um, So what we're looking at right here is going to be the initial MagnOpus trading grid, right? Remember I told you guys, for the most part, on the average minimum, Euro USD trades for average minimum of 20 pips. 10 pips bullish, 10 pips bearish. This entire range is going to be 20 pips in range. Um, how the MagnOpus strategy works is that it is believed that if markets move 5 pips either bullish or bearish, it's more than likely than not to move another 5 pips bullish and bearish. Um, and then continue in that direction, which is less likely. So, to take the money off the table to make sure that you have more winning trades than losing trades, I close 75% of my position at 5 pips in profit, and I let 25 of that percent of that position trail. For the most part, I have a tight trailing stop, which is a 5 period ATR, and I don't usually get more than 5 to 10 pips, maybe 5 to 8 pips, unless we have a lot of news in the markets. And we got into the markets before the news events happen. And then we got a good trail. I'm working on my trailing stop, but for the most part, I get more wins than losses. I get an average. My consistency is around, I'll say between 85 to 95% win rate. So I could win. I'm winning like 15. Well, I'm winning like 5 to 15 trades in a row, and I lose maybe 1 to 3 trades in a row. And the more losses I have in a row, if let's say I got one loss in a row, the probability of a win is decent. If I have 2 losses in a row, the probability of the next trade being a winner is nice. If I have 3 trades in a row, the probability of the next trade being a winner is a lot more probable and is highly likely. And then you could go ahead and do different things like risk more on the and expecting that the next trade is going to be a winner. And this is what I back tested. Now there are going to be discrepancies like spread, which would make a winning trade on TradingView or on MT5, which is supposed to be a winning trade, a losing trade based off of spread. So what do I mean by that? Let me try to re-say that. Um, you could backtest all you want on MT5 and on different programs and stuff like that, but not until you trade real time on your broker with real live spreads will you understand that what was supposed to be a winning trade can actually be a losing trade. And it's more common when people like me who are scalpers that I'm trading 5 pips and stuff like that, where point like a point one of a pip, which is like 10% of 1 pip, could make the difference between you having a winning trade and a losing trade. If I show you guys the Monday, let me show you guys what happened on Monday. I'll show you guys here. I'm gonna show you something right now. Let's zoom out. I'm gonna show you guys on my phone as well. This is what I mean by you could have theoretically you could have what was supposed to be a winning trade, but because of spreads from the broker, it turned it into a losing trade. And it was the only difference was what 0.5 pips. All right, I'm showing you that right now. This is the trade right here. I'm gonna flip my camera for you guys to see. All right, see this trade right here? This trade right here, we got stopped out maybe 0.3 of a pip. And then markets went and rallied. This one right here, if I had even with my ATR, I would have caught majority of this move, and it would have been a beautiful big trade. But because markets went back against me and hit my stop loss, this is considered a losing trade. But now watch this. Give me 1 second. Put my camera back. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to a different broker that's running my same exact strategy or my same exact EA or program, but they have different spreads. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me see if it can open it. It's gonna take a second to open. Because I'm running too much program at one time. OBS is a very, very heavy program. Come on, open up. I have my okay, dang it. Since my screen is big, I don't think I need to I don't need to do too much. Turn this off and turn it back on. I'm gonna show you guys. 1 second. I gotta take off the screen lock. All right, guys. Let me show you right over flip camera. All right. Same exact Euro USD, same exact trade, same exact program. My program did not too close. Yeah, my program did not change. But this one is a winning trade. You see how that works? On a different broker, it's a losing trade. On a different broker, it's a winning trade. That's what I mean by even though your technical analysis is good and what's supposed to be winning trade is a winning trade, a losing trade. A losing trade might be a winning trade, but it's all part of the game, right? All part of the game. So, but the important thing is that what I'm really trying to promote with the strategy here is that the program works by itself. You don't have to trade, you don't have to make trading decisions. All you have to do is make sure that the program is accurately working. And your risk management and your trading parameters are correct. Other than that, man, it's gonna trade by itself. So right now we are okay. I guess you guys didn't see, but the YouTube saw, and I'm gonna show you guys now. You heard that little beeping sound? My bad. You heard that little beeping sound? The EA has automatically put us into a sell position. Well, it placed the sell position, and the markets put us in the sell position, but the EA has automatically canceled the buy position, and now we are in a sell. And while we're selling, if we reach this red line down here, we are gonna close for 5% profit, and the EA is gonna close for 5% profit by itself. Um, Yesterday was a losing trade, so the odds of today being a winning trade is a little bit higher. We had some losing trades, some decent losing trades back to not back to back, but one after those winning trade, losing trade, winning trade, losing trade. So I doubt we're gonna go into a losing streak, but whatever happens, happens. You know, trading is trading. You can never control the outcome of the trade. You just have to be able there to experience it, get better. And if your strategy works, if your program works how it's supposed to work, then it's gonna generate profits over time. But losing is part of the game. When you over leverage and you do things that you're not supposed to do, that's the only reason why you are probably losing. But if your strategy is on paper or on back test supposed to make money, it will make money. It's just for you. Like even though you have a program, you still could fuck up the program by touching it and stuff like that. Yeah, and I just don't touch it. The only thing that you do, if you're in a trade, never try to make trading decisions when you're in a trade. Don't try to adjust the program while you're in the trade. When you're outside the trade, that's when you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. If there's any errors or whatever, you want to handle that outside of the trade, outside of the trading session and stuff like that. Do not do it while you are in a trade. And then I don't change none of my trading rules until at the end of the trading week. So I have a full week's worth of data to make sure that the rules that I did change is working. I need you guys to take your button. Okay, it's 8:30 and we have 8:30 news. To see the spread has widened a little bit. And let's see if we're gonna sell. All we need is price to go ahead and hit that 1.17458. Once I hear that ding, we are gonna close for 75% profit, and then today will be winning day. As you heard the ding, right? This is where the spreads broker comes into play. You heard the ding, but I did not get a partial close of the position because of spread. And then not gonna do. I can wait to see if market's gonna go a little bit lower because markets hit that point I was supposed to do by the price did, but not the ask where the broker is gonna execute my trade. But if we be patient, then maybe we get into that position. But there's nothing we can do. What I do want to do, I want to look at my spreads on IC markets and see if the spreads are a little bit better. Gotta open my VPS, guys. Give me a second. Let's open the VPS. Excuse me, guys, I burped. All right, it looked like we are trying to move lower. It could do whatever it wants at this point. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go flip my camera. We have officially closed for five. We closed 75% of the position for 5 pips profit automatically. So as you can see, I didn't show you guys the lot size, but I could go to my trade history here, and then I can go to the bottom, and then as you can see, we closed $749.19 automatically. If you look over here, we still are in a position and we are in profit 343. The stop loss right over here has moved from, I think it was up here to down here, and it's gonna follow price as it moves lower at a 5 period ATR. So that's the strategy working for you. And the most important thing, like I keep on saying, I didn't touch anything. I don't have to do anything except manage it. This is gonna help your psychology. This is gonna help you see that trading does make money outside of making bad trading decisions. And gonna help you make money, I guess. So markets are retracing back, but I don't know if it's gonna hit my stop loss yet. But my stop loss is in a little bit of profit, so that is what it is. If markets continue to melt down, then the stop loss is gonna trail. We do have news again at 8:45. So as long as the market stay below 1.17, where my stop loss at? As long as market stay below 1.17491, we should be okay. But like I said, my trailing stop is very tight, so it doesn't really let markets breathe too much, but it's to protect my profits. What I don't like is I don't like my trades being in profits and then turn into a loss. That just makes me sick. So when I start making a lot more money, I can go ahead and not really care about it. But right now, I need my mind to be okay. As long as my mind's okay, I can go ahead and focus on working on the program. I can't work on the program if I just keep getting losses and losses. I lose faith in the program, and then I start making stupid decisions. So you can make stupid decisions even if you have a program, but the program is going to help you make less stupid decisions. I can tell you that much. Let's go ahead and update the MagnOpus Trading Grid here. You're just going to put some dots on the grid. So as you know, whichever dotted line price action touch first is going to be the direction for the day. And then the outline, I mean, the background of this box is going to represent the direction for the day. Since we moved 5 pips bearish initially, we are in a sell position and we are in a sell trade. And then Marcus touched the 10 pip main line, which is 10 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price, which is 5 pips below my sell stop entry. And we're gonna put a red dot over here. Now Marcus can go back and retest the 8 a.m. candle open price. It could retest the sell stop price, or it could continue moving lower. But like I said a few minutes before, the odds of me having a winning trade today was a lot higher, and what happened? We did have a winning trade. So that's what's up. We need price to continue to move lower. We do have a little bit of structure right here, but like I said, structure is relative. Markets can decide to respect structure. Markets can decide not to respect structure. But what markets cannot do is not move how markets are supposed to move, bearish or bullish, and markets can't disrespect ranges, and markets can't disrespect time. So the time that you're in a trade and the range that you expected to trade within, markets can't disrespect. Ooh, markets is dropping right now. Uh, let's go ahead and open it on my. Let's open the charts. Oh, I put it over here. Yeah, let's open it on my local computer. Let's see how much profit we're in. We are at 362 pip profits. The stop loss and 360, what, 300, around $350 profit. And the stop loss hasn't trailed yet. Markets have not moved too much. The ATR probably at like 8 pips or something like that. But we are dropping. We're gonna have another news event in the next 10 minutes. Oh, we're dropping more. We are in $400 dollars profit right now. And this is off of a 25% of the position. This is not on the entire position. We already locked in our profits. Our stop loss has been trailed, and we're winning for today. There's nothing. It's a winning day. It's just how much are we gonna win today is the only question that we have to worry about. Uh, Once again, I'm gonna reiterate the same thing over and over again. How many traders do you know that's not doing technical analysis, that's not going on the charts, figuring out whether to buy or sell, and that's not touching MT5 to trade, not to enter into the trade, not to manage the trade, not to close the trade, not to trail the trade, nothing at all. That's what you call financial freedom. Once I got it perfect, you could, in theory, because that's what I was doing before. Like if you go back to my previous live streams, a lot of them I have downloaded on my computer. I did it on Zoom and I screen recorded. But I go back to my previous live streams. Um, in the morning, I'll start the live stream, start the program, and I'll go to work. Yes, I use the EA only. I only use the EA. There's nothing. I only use the EA. I only trade one trade per day, so I maximize and I make it as efficient as possible. You don't need to trade all different pairs. You don't need to trade volatile pairs. Maybe I wouldn't say you don't need to. Can't say you don't need. You don't need to trade volatile pairs like Nasdaq, US 30, and all that stuff. You, as long as you, if you hyper focus on one thing, you can make as much money as possible. You don't need 1,000 pips to make a lot of money. Now, if you could catch 1,000 pips, so I'll salute to you. And if you could put $1 million on 1,000 pips consistently, salute to you. But what if I said that all I need is 5 pips, but if my account size is large enough, I can make $1 million in what, in 15 minutes or in 5 minutes or less time. You get what I'm saying? If you hyper focus on one skill, if you learn how to shoot a jump shot, wow, we are moving. It's moving. Let me show you guys. I'm trying to talk to you guys, and she is dropping right now. Look at this. Oh, she want to come back, but she did drop right here, and we were like in over $500 in profit. As you can see, the ATR. You remember the stop loss was like right over here. Now you see it came down, so it's trailing, and it only works this way when markets are moving fast like that. But if markets aren't moving fast like that, then the the we probably would have got stopped out anyways. Yeah, we're in $541 profit. Remember, we closed 75% of the position for $700. Now we have 25% of the position trailing for. Let me see. Oh, this nigga from Turks. What niggas, man? And I'm following the nigga. Come on, bro. All right, yeah. Okay, let me show you the $500. If it don't dick around for a second, right over here, guys. What $558, and market is dropping. Watch. I'm gonna see if I can catch the stop loss trail. Come on, drop so you can show the people how you work. I don't want to do it. It's shy. It's shy. Come on, come on, come on. Show the people how you work. You got to drop for me. And this is going to be officially a one-to-one when we reach over here. Come on, drop. We have news in the next 5 minutes. If we could, there we go, baby. Um, if we could go ahead and, what you gonna call it? Come on. There we go, drop. Come on, show them that you can move. Show them you can move. Oh, come on. You see how I move? You see how I move there? And we hit the second bearish line. So I have these red lines every 10 pips below the 8 a.m. candle open price. And whenever price action touches one of the lines, it sends a notification to my phone. And then instead of checking my phone all the time, you what you gonna call it? You only check the phone when you get the notification. So my brother, the EA is I made the EA myself. I paid a programmer to develop it, but I took my strategy and we worked on it together. I knew how to code MQL5, but I'm not that good, not even close to that good. So told him what to do, and I worked on it. We worked on it, and yeah, I made it. It's my EA. I own it. And if you want the EA, and because you are a good guy, you're a supporter, and you are from the ground zero, you follow my content when nobody else would, and you're a consistent watcher. Email me email me or DM me, and we could talk. Now we have $730 in profit, and markets are dropping, and we have about like, the crazy thing, guys. The crazy thing was I was gonna go on one of my other accounts, and I was gonna over leverage as much as I could. And see if I could make a lot of money with the little accounts, but I don't didn't what I don't do is, if I do not have the plan and I don't know how much I'm gonna lose and how to properly do it, I'm not gonna do it. I didn't plan to do it properly, so I didn't do it. But I wanted to over leverage today and put a whole bunch, because IC Markets gave me 1 to 1,000 leverage, and I probably could have been up today, but it is what it is. Then, like I say, man, I'm not worried about that, because a situation like this is gonna happen in the future, and all I need to do is have the preparation, the psychology, and the execution necessary, to go ahead and do that. But yeah, I was gonna over leverage today. I probably would have made a lot of money. But even if I probably would have made a lot of money, I probably wouldn't know how to react. I probably would have got out the trade early, all types of stuff. And we are dropping, guys. We are at $900 now. $900 in profit. If we could go ahead and not get stopped out, we're gonna have news at 8:45. That news could go ahead and bring us either to the take profit, which I believe I have a 2-to-1 take profit. And this is gonna be that'll be the closest of the 15-minute candle. And there'll be a break of structure. The only thing about the break of structure is the break of structure, it will try to retest. It will try to it's gonna try to retest the break, and if you try to retest the break, I'm gonna get stopped out. But my stop loss is deep into profits, and I'm pretty sure I made over $1,000 today, so that's cool. You wait. Okay, yeah, that's just I did. All right, guys. If I follow you, go ahead and follow back. If you like what you see, yeah, my brother, like. Don't forget to DM me on Twitter, or yeah, DM me on Twitter or Instagram. My links are in my bio and stuff like that, and I'm gonna help you get the EA, and then we could work on it. Cause that's what I want to do, man. I want people to get the EA. We all wake up, or we all get on the computer around this time, and we manage the EA, and we talk to each other, and we build a group of consistently profitable traders, where we can make money on prop firms, we can make money on What else we can make money? Make money with real accounts, and then maybe I go to South Africa and we turn up with the money that we spend, or y'all come to Turks and Caicos, and then we chill in the beautiful waters and stuff like that. How you pronounce your name? Right? I don't want to say right nigga. Right Niaga. Right Niaga. Yeah, man. Okay, I think we're gonna get stopped out though. I think we're gonna stop out. We're like one pip away from the stop loss. And we probably won't be able to experience. No, we won't be able to experience. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. 3 seconds before news. Let's see. News, and let's see. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys if we get stopped out or not. You see how close it is to our stop loss? We have news at 8:45. That's our news time right now. Um, if we could drop more, that would be nice. If not, it's okay. As you can see, you got the red line. That's where I'm gonna get stopped out. There we go. We got stopped out. All right. So you guys can see this is where we entered the trade. This is where we took our 75% partial close. This is where we closed 25% of our position. And then let me go to trade history. Today we made before commissions and fees, $1,297.99. And then watch this, Ray Niaga. I'm just gonna call you Ray, brother. Watch this. This is the EA right here. Watch that. Win-win. I did a loss. Then I came back and did a 1-to-1. Got it back. This one was a break even, but it was not that cool. Look at that. Boom. 12 winning trades in a row. This is one of the FT and NFP days where the spread worked in my favor and I closed for almost 4,500, what, 4,200, and then another win. These are so if I trade one trade a day, I went over 2 weeks straight, all winners. Then I lost two trades in a row. And remember what I told you, Ray? If I lose one trade, the odds of the next trade being a winner is cool. If I lose two trades, the odds of the next trade is higher. And if I lose three trades, then it's super high. But we end up only having two trades, and then we went back to a win streak. One, two, three, four, five. That means I went a whole week without losing. Some change, kept on winning, little break even, and then I won a big trade. This is what fucked me up. I'm gonna show you right now. This is what fucked me up. Right here. This was NFP on the Thursday, and the next one was 4th of July. The spreads, look, what happened was the price action went to my buy stop by 1 pip, but because of the spread, it activated my buy stop. And it didn't, the price action really never touched it. But from spreads, FTMO says, quote unquote, it touched it and it went instantly down. And I did not get into the trade. I mean, I got into the losing trade, and because of the spread, instead of losing $3,000, I lost 9,000, which was fucked up. Then we had 4th of July, which is a bank holiday, and I traded. This is an okay loss. I don't have a problem with this one. This one I have a problem with. Then I try to contact FTMO, but they don't want to talk. So then I have one, two, three, about four winning trades. I think I fucked up my psychologist fucked up, so I fucked up this trade. Should have been a winning trade over here. We have one loss and a winner, and then we have two losses back to back. I think it might have been I got stopped out by 1 pip or the spreads or whatever. Then we have two winners, a loss, a winner, a loss. Now, without the mistakes and the errors, right? Without the mistakes and the errors, I would have already passed the FTMO challenge. I was up $17,000, and I was working. I was at work I was at work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That means that I wasn't even live streaming. I was at work while the EA was doing what it was doing by itself. And while I'm at work, I'm up 17,000. And right before I needed one more trade to get past the $20,000 verification. That's when we had the fourth. That's when I decided to trade NFP. I think I was greedy on my part that I should not have tried to trade NFP, and that's why I got fucked over. Because remember the last NFP I made 4,000. Thought if I trade this NFP, I'm for sure gonna pass the challenge, and I'll go on to the verification phase. And for me to make another $10,000, that would be nothing, right? Then the losses came, and the psychology was fucking up, and I started touching the program, and then I was having problems in my job. And that's why they tell you in all these videos, your real life and trading is the same thing. They don't separate. You have to be consistent. You have to do the same thing the same way every day. You have to make sure your psychology is straight. These things are very important. You have to work out every day. Not, man, I don't care if you have to do 10 push-ups or whatever, you have to work out every day. You have to have a routine every day that you do wake up, pray, make breakfast, shower, work out, um, go to work, and you have to do it the same way every day, right? And then your psychology has to be good. You have to be in a good headspace. If you have problems in your life, you're gonna have problems in trading. If you're upset when you're not on the charts, you'll be upset when you're on the charts. You get what I'm saying? So your mental has to be strong, whether you have a program or you manually trading. And this is what's teaching me. Since I'm not an over leverager, I'm more of a real consistently conservative trader. I didn't blow the account, but and I learned my lessons. That's what's really important. I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried about execution. I'm worried about becoming a good trader. And once I have this skill and I master the skill, you have it for the rest of your life. This program is 10% of what it's going to be in the next year, 5 years, 10 years. And the next, because of AI and all these other stuff, it's gonna be. Come on, we're gonna have this running on FTMO prop firms on every prop firms simultaneously. We're gonna have it running on live accounts simultaneously. And then we're gonna be reinvesting and selling the program, all this stuff, all types of stuff. It's gonna be cool. But all you have to do is work on your progress, on your process, work on your progress. Don't worry about the money. The money will come. It's the skill, it's the psychology, it's the consistency that's important. So I think I have a few more minutes left in this live, and I have a few more minutes left on the live stream, and I have to go back to my regular life. But we're gonna be doing content for TikTok and social media and stuff like that. That's another part of it. I'm staying consistent with content. I'm staying consistent with posting. You see on my live stream now, it's my first ever live stream. I'm gonna start to stay consistent and get better. So every day you try to become 1% better. And I'm gonna talk to you, Ray. I'm gonna make sure we get in contact, we tap in, and then we could build a community one by one. That's how the Great Water China was built. That's how Rome was built, brick by brick. And I'm not worried about being famous or viral or whatever like that. I'm worrying about getting 1% better, doing one more push up, making sure I wake up early for the next day. The same thing every day. All right, guys. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and update my what I want to update for you guys. I'm gonna update my technical analysis on TradingView and do and that's about it. So let me go and I'll show you guys or I'll tell you guys the profit that I made on the other accounts because remember I have multiple accounts on my Blueberry markets. I'm gonna show you guys. These are my live accounts, but they don't have like life changing money. On my Blueberry markets, I made $3 right here. Yeah, I made $3, but I did lose $14 yesterday. That's not a problem. We're gonna go back into a winning streak. As you can see, this one had a 5 day winning streak. There you go. And then on my IC markets, I won $8. And remember, guys, I'm not touching the program. I'm not doing anything. I'm letting the program do what it's supposed to do what it was built to do. Um, I'm just making sure like the small things like spread and efficiency and the program is running properly. That's my only job. Management, not trading. We past trading. Trading is for the other guys that was over leveraging and that wasn't studying, that was chasing the money. Trading is for them. They're gonna always be a slave to the charts. For us, we're gonna be building businesses. We're gonna be enjoying our family, enjoying our money while we're making money in our sleep. That's the goal. And ain't to be a trader. You think these people want to sit in front of a computer and have a heart attack when they're winning and losing hundreds of $1,000s and they have to make the decision and they have to click the button every day? No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm gonna look at my phone and I'm gonna see deposit, deposit, deposit. If I lose, I lose. But I rather worry about businesses and stuff like that than trading. We're gonna transcend trading, man. Next, you're gonna have AI trade for you. All right, so that's the profits for that. And markets, as you can see, if you go back to your USD, markets is going to continue to drop. I already know that. We have a lot of space left into the markets. Um, and I'm just going to go ahead and update my technical analysis on TradingView. For you to see that, you have to go to the link in my bio and join my YouTube live stream. And then you'll be able to see what I'm doing on my computer here. And then not to mention my technical analysis. My technical analysis is is basically a EA, but it's a manual E. Not I wouldn't say EA. It's an indicator, but it's a manual indicator where I have to manually place the lines and stuff like that. But it's completely mathematical and it's based off of logic. If you watch my TikToks, I explain all of that to you guys. Break it down. If you just take your time, just take your time, listen to it over and over, and then it's I promise you, you're gonna understand it after a while. And don't, and that's what I'm here for. I dedicated my life to this, so I would love to answer any questions that you guys have. Let me go ahead and I was tripping. Go ahead and make sure this line at the right point. So 17,458 subtracted by 10 pips is going to give us 17,358. Man, that rant got me confused, discombobulated for a second there. All right, 1.17358. All right, guys, don't forget to contact me, DM me, um, comment or whatever like that, so I go ahead and get you guys an email. We're gonna build a Discord, or we're gonna build, a community so that you guys can get all the links to the live stream. Get a personal 24/7 contact with me, and then we're gonna work from there. We're gonna build this community up, guys, and I'm gonna learn how to be a live streamer, bro. I wanna be the financial Kai Cenat. Where we're in islands and different countries and we're inviting the best traders to the live stream. And then we're talking and we're communicating, giving advice, giving knowledge, while the EA is trading for us in the background. We're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, as well as helping people, because I know we're all the same. We all are at the bottom. We're not at the place in life that we want to be, where we have financial freedom. We don't have control over our time, where we could go to work whenever we want, or have to go to work because we want to go to work. And then you know, have a happy family. You know what I'm saying? When it's money problems, even though you love each other, people have problems. So when you have the financial freedom and you have control over time and you can help your family and not have that much problems, you'll actually be happy. And then connect with God. I believe in God. You might believe in the universe or whatever. Believe in whatever you believe. Just be peace within yourself, because money is not gonna solve all your problems. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna help. It's gonna help solve your problems, but not until you're good within. Whatever outside will never make you happy. Lamborghinis and stuff like that, it's gonna make you happy temporarily, but if you're not happy within yourself, it's not gonna work. So we're not only working on trading, we're working on all aspects of life. We want a better life. We don't just want money. We want a better life for ourselves, better life for our family. And if we can help others that are in the same position that we were, or in the same position that we are now, we can help them, because all this information, this knowledge, you don't have to just hold it to yourself. Because when you were broken, you was there, you wish somebody would help you, just give you a hand, and then help you out, and then you might as well give somebody else a hand. The people that don't give another person a hand, God is gonna deal with them. The universe is gonna deal with them. But I know, I promised myself, when I got to a position where I want to be, I'm gonna help somebody else. I'm gonna help other people, and that's gonna help me. I'm not gonna say that I'm like one of these fake traders that say, "Oh, I'm making all this money and I want to help you because nah, I don't know you from I want to get to know you guys for sure, but I don't know these people that be watching my YouTube videos and stuff like that. But if I can help somebody and they tell me they help, I help them. I'll be cool, but I do want to help myself. I do want to be wealthy. I do want to ride in Lamborghinis and do all this other stuff. But if I could help somebody else, I help somebody else, and I know the universe is gonna pay me back for that. Um, and whatever. But I'm not Gandhi. I'm not a philanthropist. I just know how I felt when I was broke, and if I could help somebody else not be broke, that would be cool. And then maybe he could help somebody else not be broke as well. So yeah. I believe we are. No, I don't think we. I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes to see if we pass the 1 hour mark here. How do I get? And then I gotta go on YouTube and learn how to use this YouTube live stuff. I mean, this TikTok live stuff. And I have to work on the audios in my TikToks are horrible. I gotta redo the audio on my TikToks. So yeah. 3.2K likes Regan and Ray. Man, you guys, man, I think it was just you guys liking that much. I know. I'm more than appreciate all that, man. You see what you guys doing. Maybe you don't have all the money in the world to buy a course or do whatever, but you show the support that you can, how you can. The universe will bless you. I'm gonna bless you. We're gonna do this together. We just have to have a good spirit. We have to have a good mind, and then we have to just work hard. All right, guys. So it's 9 a.m. right now. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna end the live stream, and then talk to me, guys. Remember, the DM is open. I'm gonna get you guys information, man. We're gonna do this, and remember, tomorrow is another trading day. Tomorrow is the last trading day of the week. And we're gonna trade that. We're gonna be back on live stream at 7:45 Eastern Standard Time, which is the New York time, and we're gonna set up and we're gonna trade and we're gonna do the same thing that we did today, man. Just manage the EA, and then if it's a winner, it's a winner. If it's a loser, it's a loser. I'm just waiting to get on that win streak. All right. People are joining as well. All right, guys. See ya.